Welcome back.
I don't like that.
What?
Welcome back to Kids and Miss Gaming. I'm Rachel.
I'm Dakota.
You don't get to steal the intro.
I'm here to cause chaos.
No.
You seem a little flustered, so I'm doing a good job.
No.
Yes.
No.
Well, fine.
We're back with Gears of War.
The Ultimate Edition.
Oh.
Alright.
The Ultimate?
The Ultimate Edition.
Damn. Alright. Continue.
Alright. We're right back.
Oh yeah, that's right. I made you pause in the middle of the firefight, huh? Yeah, it's fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. You're getting killed. Oh,
It
there
has
you
like
go.
a really weird hit spot when
You
you're in
gonna-
the Troika.
Well, I mean, imagine that the head is forward like this, so yeah.
Don't question my
Why are you exploding it? No one's in there. What's the point?
This is fun. Boom. Plus, there's a roof. So I don't have to worry about the flesh-eating bats. No one has krill.
Yeah, but you have to worry about those.
That's true. Oh, that's definitely 2006 or two. Those big brick-ass TVs.
Yeah.
Like 50 pounds again.
Yeah. Those are big ass fucking TVs. We had one of those giant like box TVs where it was like speakers and all connected.
One of my proudest moments was when I was finally strong enough to move the TV. That's it, like just
Were you in
about
high
this
school?
size. No, I was in like 6th grade. But a TV just about that size. It was massive.
Mm-hmm.
And it was never where I wanted it to be in my room. Every time I would ask my gramps to help me move it, he was always busy.
You had a TV in your room when you were in 6th grade?
I'm younger than that. I wasn't spoiled. I was an only child.
Oh yeah. I wasn't allowed. I had like a really crappy TV in my room. When I was
Whoa. No, I mean, my first one was not grand. It didn't work half the time, but eventually, do you remember those like 5-foot tall like plasma screens, but like the speaker box and the bass was on the ground?
I
and then,
literally
like,
said that. We had one of those.
Yeah, we had one of those too, and we finally got one of those. So then our living room TV went into my room. My grandparents didn't like TV in their room, and they were gonna get rid of it. I'm like, I got a better idea actually.
Oh my god! So you got a big ass living room TV in your room when you were a little kid?
No, not in my room. We had a smaller TV in the living room, but when they bought the big ass one for the living room, that smaller one went in my room. It was not a big TV.
I was gonna say, my TV, you know the size of TV that I had in my room when I finally like was able to have like an actual TV in my room? No bigger than that computer screen over there.
Oh, I remember that TV because
Yeah, it's
when we
Teen
first started dating,
I showed you
that was
that.
the first time I came over to your parents' house. And
Mm-hmm.
you showed me the TV, and I was like, that is very.
But
tiny.
yeah, that's the TV I had.
And when I lived with my aunt and my uncle, that was my TV. It was actually like a glorified computer monitor.
Yeah, I swear to God, my TV is no bigger than my computer screen over there. I think my actual like computer, like my laptop, is actually bigger than the than that TV.
I could see that. Yeah, ironically, my aunt still has that TV.
Does it work? Mine still works.
She uses it as a computer monitor.
Of course she does.
'Cause it's like the perfect.
it's
it
literally.
was originally a computer monitor that like you could use as a TV.
Oh, mine was an actual TV. Yeah, mine was for sure an actual TV.
Yeah, I love that little computer.
Oh, Dom's dead.
Good job, bud.
Oh shit.
Damn it,
This
Tom.
sucks so bad.
It really does. Get a shot. Fade in there. Oh, just
Yeah.
fucking barely.
And
Ah!
there you go.
Alright, Dom, you worthless sacrifice.
I can't believe it. Oh, really?
This is what I don't like about Dom, is I'm trying to help him out all this time. Trying to be a good buddy.
He broke you out of jail. To be fair.
Well, you do have a point. However, I
Yeah.
don't think that constitutes a lifetime's worth of
I don't
helping
know.
me up.
You were in jail.
Not air jail.
Real jail.
Sweet.
Rat and all. Mm-hmm. Like literal rats and all. Ew. Oh, God. I suppose if I was hungry enough, that'd do what you gotta do.
Oh shit! Yeah, I would
Oh,
totally.
that's
eat some
like that,
if I was hungry enough.
what movie, what paranormal movie did we watch where they get stuck in the hospital? Oh my God.
Oh God! Grave Encounters.
Grave Encounters!
That was the second one. Yeah, when the dude starts
No,
eating.
it's in the first one. But he does do it in the second one too.
Copy that.
You're right.
He does- but he does it
the
in
very, the very end
And
of the first one.
the very end of the first one,
But yeah, yeah.
you can catch him
Oh
eating rats.
God, that was good. That was like very early found footage type of horror movie too. Not like Blair Witch early. It was like
Well, Blair Witch was like
in the
OG.
90s. Yeah, that was late 90s, I think. But this one was like 2008,
Oh.
7.
No,
8,
I think
9.
it's newer than that. I think it's 2010, 2012.
But it was like
Let's see.
one of the more modern found footage movies that kind of popularized it. It was really good. I loved it.
2011.
Okay.
Ooh.
Dom, what
There
are you
was-
doing?
There was gonna be a third one, Grave Encounters 3. That sucked.
Why
I
did
would have
you-
loved to seen Grave Encounters 3. Grave Encounters 3.
I
You
would've
know
also loved to see
what's another really,
Dom, I don't understand.
really, really good? You're yelling at Dom, aren't
I am. The whole point is if you go into the dark, these bat things kill you. First thing he does is just blindly runs right into the dark,
Yeah.
and the bat things kill him.
you? Yeah, of course it is. One of my favorite found footage ones,
Oh yeah. Nice.
is, do you know what it is?
Off the top of my head.
Yeah. The Poughkeepsie tapes. Yeah. They're
Why is that not?
fucked! Because I haven't watched it with you. We have not watched the Poughkeepsie tapes together. But
Well,
I
I mean-
have watched the Poughkeepsie tapes.
There was a lot of fun ones back in the day. The ones I can't think of off the top of my head right now that I used to watch, but.
REC, that was another really good one.
Oh yeah. And that I think is older than 2000.
I think it's 2005.
Yeah, that one is.
That's actually
one of the
recommended.
more OG ones. I
2008. The Taking of Deborah.
suppose. Logan.
Logan.
Oh yeah.
That's
That one's
2014.
fucking
That
awesome.
one's really good. They've got
Don't
a bunch
run
of these on
into
here.
the goddamn dark. I swear to God, Tom, I will
There's a lot
figure out a
of.
way to chainsaw you.
I can't see it.
Another one.
No shit, it's. Oh,
Another really good found
just
footage.
go in the corner.
How are you
go,
doing?
Go in the corner.
How are you doing?
So mad at Tom.
Yeah, sounds alright. Another really good found footage is Meg is Missing.
I haven't watched it, but I know the legend
Premise.
of it, I
Yeah.
suppose.
I don't even know where you can watch it nowadays. Like that is one.
I don't know.
That's another big cult. Hello, they just appeared out of nowhere. Did you see him just like
Took a wrong turn.
he
Okay,
literally
didn't you,
just
bud?
appeared by the car? Megan is
He's just wandering off. God.
Yeah.
Why?
well,
Oh,
alright.
so now you're in combat mode when there's no goddamn combat.
Well, I think you're supposed to go that way, aren't you?
No, you're supposed
that
to
where he
go
came
this
from?
way. He's
Oh,
just
Jesus.
wandering around.
Fuck. Megan is Missing is really good, but I don't know where you can watch it. Same with the Poughkeepsie Takes. I think you got to watch this on like Amazon or something because
Yeah, Megan is missing. I don't know if it's because of the
it's the
dark
that ending is so
ending in
fucked.
it. But yeah, you cannot like find that movie.
Let's see, where can we watch Megan is Missing? That one I think is like 2011, 2012 as well. That's an older movie too.
Yeah, I believe so.
Megan is. That's a 2011 film.
There, give me an update. We've got Locust.
Oh, it says it's on YouTube. It is on Amazon Prime.
Position.
It is on Amazon Prime. You know, it does not have a great IMDb rating. It's only 4.6 out of 10.
I don't think overall the entire movie is
No, that movie is
wholeheartedly entertaining.
slow as fuck.
I think it's very dry and just it takes a while. But
So
the ending,
slow.
yeah, the ending is pretty.
The last like
iconic
22
in itself.
minutes of that film will make that entire film worth it.
Yeah, I have
The
never,
last 22 minutes.
I mean,
are
have you
absolutely
actually
fun.
seen it?
The ending?
The movie in general.
Bits and pieces because I think I've like tried to watch it multiple times and I've fallen asleep during it.
I'm counting on you to be halfway fucking competent.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. You're aware of this, right? Okay, just checking.
You see, Dom. It helps if you duck.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched.
Back up.
This is funny. I don't think I've watched Megan is Missing in its like complete entirety because I feel like I've like turned it on a lot and then like skipped through it and then like, but I have seen the ending and I know the premise of the whole film.
Yeah,
I do know what happens in the movie.
I'm sure it'd be worth a watch just to see the ending for myself because like I have seen the clip of the ending. I know exactly what happens, but it would be interesting to see it.
That movie is very boring except for the last like 22 minutes of that movie. And the last 22 minutes will make the whole boring reality of that film worth it. And I think that was like the whole point, if I remember correctly, from the director, like came out and was like talking about how like you're watching this movie for the dark reality of what this is and like the dark reality of like essentially like meeting up with people you don't know.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's true. Like that movie is the dark reality of what can happen if you're not careful.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what's another like not well received film? At least I don't think. What is its rating on IMBS?
IBS.
IMDb.
Oh, you gotta go to the toilet quick and read
Woo,
this
I got my
rating.
IBS, bitch. Let's
Irritable bad movie syndrome.
Let's see. No, it's not much better. It's Tusk. 5.3 out of 10.
Fuck yeah, I love that movie. It is so effed
fucking
up,
love Tusk.
and it's great. And
It's a Kevin Smith
I don't
film.
remember.
It's a
It's a Kevin Smith. For anyone that doesn't know, I don't know
Dakota
if
is
Rachel's
like
talked about it on the
one of the
channel, but
biggest Kevin Smith fans I think I've ever.
die-hard Kevin Smith fan.
Die-hard. Like,
both of my parents were young when they had me.
Absolute die-hard.
I was raised partially by my aunt, who was a youngin' as well. So
Yeah.
I got exposed to Kevin Smith movies.
Yes.
Like as they were coming out when I was like 3 or 4 years
Yeah.
old.
So, in our house, we have some signed like stuff, and one of the signed things that we have in this house is a giant Snoogans poster with Jay and Silent Bob that is officially signed by Kevin and oh my god, what's Jason.
But I got to meet them and
Master Chief.
And Master Chief.
Yeah.
Yep. Steve Downs himself.
Yeah, that was at a really cool
I
convention.
believe Steve Downs is who that is. But
Yeah, Steve Downs.
Got to meet him and all in the same expo.
Yeah.
Mike had like an extra ticket because Mikayla couldn't go or something. And
Yeah,
he's like,
I think
hey,
Mikayla
Jay
and I
and Silent Bob are supposed to be there. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going. And then we found out that Steve Downs was going to be there like 30 minutes after we got there.
Yeah. But like quite literally, like we have a signed like Snoogans. And my favorite thing from Jason is that it's signed for like it's got Jason and it's got Jay in quotes, and then it says Snoochie Bitches, which is like
Snoochie Boochies. That's one of his
I
catchphrases.
love fucking Snoochie Boochies. But you should have had him do the pussy quote.
Oh, the Click Commander, yes.
Yeah, the Click Commander.
I am the Click Commander.
I am the Click Commander would have been my favorite thing that you could have put on there. But
that was actually like a test of how this relationship was going to go for me when I had you watch some of the Kevin Smith movies, because I was like, if she hates them, I don't know if I can do it.
And what's funny is like
and you love them.
I do love them, and I do think they're very funny. I had never really watched anything with Kevin Smith or anything directed by Kevin
before
Smith.
me?
Yeah, but what's funny is I know Kevin Smith, and I knew he was a director and things like that. But like, I actually know Kevin Smith from the fucking comic book TV show.
Oh yeah, Comic Book Man, which is his comic store in New Jersey.
And I quite literally knew it from there, and that was it. That's what I knew it from, and I fucking loved Comic Book Man.
Oh yeah, because I mean we would classify us as
children?
nerds, I would say,
Children?
so we love all that pop culture.
Yeah, can you
nerdy
get
stuff.
Mr. Ween out of there? Thank you. So it's funny. It's like I knew Kevin Smith, and I knew he was like a director and a actor and all that junk watching Comic Book Men, but like I had never like sat down and watched like a Kevin Smith film. But I love Kevin Smith. I do think he's quite great, and I do love him, and he's fun. But it's funny because like my dad also loves Kevin Smith.
That's interesting.
But not as like a actor / director, but because my dad. So my dad's a very old man.
So
my dad's
Comic Book Man
74. Yeah.
Okay.
So my dad is 74 years old. So like he grew up in like the height of comic books.
What is it? The Silver Age? Is that what it's called? Or
I don't know, but like he definitely grew up in the prime time comic book era. So like when my dad was a little kid, like comic books were like 5 cents. You know what I mean? So like anything to do with comic books, he like really enjoys. Not that he has any as an adult. But, like, he definitely, like, loves Kevin Smith because of the comic book store and stuff like that.
Nice.
Like, if...
Well,
wow, you got fucked.
The chainsaw did not work in my favor right there.
But, yeah, like, I do love Kevin Smith. Dogma is a phenomenal movie.
There's some bad shit in there.
I absolutely
I love Dogma. Dogma's funny. But I do love...
And Dogma is one of my prized
What is it,
possessions.
Clerks?
Clerks. Yeah.
I do love Clerks more.
Which one? The first one or the second one?
I don't know, they're both really good.
They are. The first one is actually like where that was his claim to fame.
Yeah,
it was the first Clerks. He maxed out all of his credit cards. You son of a bitch! I'm not even supposed to die right there.
You literally did it again.
That's supposed to be a scripted event. Oh.
You literally did it again.
False.
You did it again.
I reject your reality.
Well, it keeps happening, so you might as well figure that out.
From what I remember, he maxed out like all of his credit cards to get the equipment to make Clerks. So he he bet the farm on Clerks working out,
and it was a huge success. Clerks
was
a huge success.
It definitely was. If I die, I'm gonna be yeah, because that's supposed to happen. So I don't know how that happened.
I don't know,
but. Yeah, definitely paid off for him. But Dogma is one of my prized possessions because for whatever legal reason, it's not anything like bad. I think it was just with the licensing and whatnot. You can't watch that on any streams, and you can't. They don't make DVDs.
Somebody told us the reason not that long ago.
I think Janelle did.
No, Matt did.
Oh, Matt did.
My cousin.
There was some licensing thing, I think. But
yeah, there's some weird issue with it.
But irregardless, like, unless you have it, you will never be able to see that again. So that is a prized possession of mine that I stole from my parents when I moved out.
Yeah, it's ours now. We have it.
And they have never found out about it. Unless they watch this episode, then in that case, cat's out the bag.
Wait, are we talking parents as in John and Janelle?
Yes.
I don't know if John still watches the channel.
But if he does, probably like, that son of a bitch, that's where it went.
Yeah, and then you're for sure going to have to get it back. Cause,
oh, I would cry if I had to get it
that's
back.
way entertaining.
If I can find like an old school DVD burner, I will at least burn it before I give it back.
That's fair. I will say, it's funny because I'm looking at the rest of these, like, see also films on this. And one of the other recommended ones on here, which is a phenomenal film, Creep.
Oh,
Remember
God.
when we watched Creep?
I love that. And I cannot remember the actor's name.
Hang on.
But he was on a TV show I really loved.
He was on,
The League.
The League, yeah.
He was one of the leads
What's
on The
his name?
League. And I loved him in that show, and he did a phenomenal job. Creep 2 was pretty good, too.
You know what's nuts is on IMDb, it only has a 6.3 out of 10, but on Rotten Tomatoes it has a 91%.
What, Creep?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Creep is fucking nuts.
I love it.
Oh my god.
I love it.
You know what sucks about Creep though?
Junker.
Is that is a movie, and there's horror movies out there like this where like if you watch it, the first time you watch it is going to be the best time you watch it because it's going to have the most effect. There's like the rewatchability of Creep is very low.
I have rewatched it. I still enjoy it. I mean, it definitely takes some of the cut out of the jib that you know what's going to happen.
Because you know what's going to happen.
But it's a fun watch, especially, it's like why I love Heath Ledger's Joker or
You stay away from my red.
You know, people that play just psychos like that, because when they really like
When you can.
commit to the bit and they
Commit
are
to it.
just creepy and
Yeah.
psychotic as hell.
Well, that's kind of like the whole idea with like the guy who plays Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah,
Like in Silence of the Lambs,
Yeah.
Hannibal Lecter. Like it's just
and he did such an
he
amazing
did
job of
such a good job
playing a
crazy
goddamn
person.
psycho.
Like a legitimate crazy person
Dom,
is dead.
can you make
No.
it 5 goddamn minutes?
Absolutely
oh,
not.
hi.
Absolutely the
Well,
fuck
that was
not.
a little
No.
close. But the old man Jenkins over here with a 6-shooter is just holding steady. Dom's taking another fucking nap.
Are you surprised no? By any stretch?
I think Dom has that. Oh, what's that disease when you can just randomly fall asleep? for no
Narcolepsy?
reason? Yeah. I think Dom is narcoleptic. And he
Well-
just needs to take a lot of naps.
I don't think that's what's happening. Dom just sucks.
Let me try to justify it.
let me just vent.
Because as much as I hate Dom, as far as a counterpart in this game, I deeply love his character. So I will try to defend him, but there is no excuse for just wandering around like a moron for half the playthrough.
Don't shoot that thing, you
He just sucks.
asshole.
What's the lobster? What is this? The lobster's
Kiss
romance.
my
Got
wrinkly
it.
old ass.
Ooh.
So the grenade.
Oh, you know, now it's giving me so many really great, fucking options for for movies. Like, As Above, So Below.
Oh,
That's
we
another
have that movie.
really
Looking at it right
good-
now, but I love that one.
That's
That
a-
one's great.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that was a really cool concept.
Interesting. I like looking at like the Rotten Tomatoes and the IMDb scores because I always think it's fascinating. But Rotten Tomatoes is rated 28%, but like IMDb's rated 6.2 out of 10.
What, As Above, So Below?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
That's surprising because I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. Then again, like it's hard to pay attention to those, especially with horror movies. Horror movies very rarely get raving reviews from those
Critic places.
very
yeah.
critically. Yeah.
I will say, with As Above, So Below, the only thing that you could knock about it is the plot gets a little weird.
Oh, it does, but like personally, I thought it kind of got weird in a good way, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like-
but like if you're not paying attention to that movie at all,
To be fair, not everybody has squirrel brain.
It's
and
gonna
can
be
pay
cruel.
attention for a full movie.
why are you looking at me like that? I pay attention to the whole movie.
This junker can only power the
I, in
house
fact,
on the
did.
engine, not both.
Don't make fun of my ADHD. Sucks
On
ass.
the road again.
You know what movie deserves its horrible
Ran
ratings?
away to get on the road again.
You know what movie deserves its horrible ratings?
So,
Human Centipede.
bad bats. Human centipede.
The Human Centipede. I don't know whose idea that was to make, but
It's-
sweet God, why?
Yeah,
And they get worse and worse.
I watched the first one like when
Did you
it
really?
came out. Yeah, back in the day when it came
Holy
out, and it was like too hot to try. Like everybody and their cousin was talking about that movie when it came out.
I still have not seen.
Now, do you remember how big of like a
One of you idiots needs to use the U.S.
everybody thought that movie was just
The Human
amazing.
Centipede?
Yeah,
Nobody thought it was amazing. I did not
A lot
talk to
of-
anybody who thought it was
a
amazing.
lot of people thought it was just the greatest thing ever because it's so weird and creepy. It's just yeah.
I don't know who you talked to, but everybody I talked to thought it was gross.
well, yeah, it's supposed to be gross.
Yeah, it's
but,
body horror.
Down.
but I
Yeah.
You idiots need to
don't
use
know. It wasn't for me.
Oh no, I don't know who the Human Centipede is actually made for, but it ain't me. And I'll tell you what, I don't get it. I have for sure, like, you know, watched a lot of movies, and I've watched a lot of body horror and shit like that.
Turn left.
But I'll be completely and utterly honest. Like, that movie is just downright fucking gross.
11 o'clock.
Like, for sure downright disgusting. How's this going for you?
Hit and miss.
Let's move.
No.
Bad bats.
Just keep driving. Bless you.
Look
Bless.
out!
Keep on trucking.
Bless you. Bless. Bless. Hi. I will say, there's so many better
Wait.
body horror movies out there. Like Tusk. Hey! No. Sit.
Yeah, Tusk was just
Sit.
insane. And I love that act. I cannot remember his name.
He's been in a lot.
But yeah, like,
Here, take a look.
almost a good portion of my favorite childhood movies he is in. And he's good.
Yeah, he's in Jeepers Creepers too.
Like, I love
Justin
Jeepers
Long.
Creepers. Justin Long, yeah. I love Justin Long, Jeepers Creepers. I loved him in Dodgeball. One of my
yeah, he's in
favorite
Dodgeball.
movies.
He is in Dodgeball. I forgot he's in Dodgeball.
Yeah, at work, Matt and I are just always randomly saying Dodgeball quotes.
Oh boy. Of all things. You know what I say all the time because of you guys in Dodgeball? No. It's for sure. That's bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Both move, yeah.
I for sure say that way too often.
It's a good saying. Better cram it up your cram hole before.
Oh my! But cram it up your cram on the floor. I forgot about that one. That was a really good one too. Hey, no, you're talking back. See you over here, tiny dog. Hi.
What if you
Sit.
idiot? Go down!
Sit.
Alright, I'm just gonna go for it.
Thank you.
Next time
What are you
Ah.
going for?
loading gas station.
What on earth were you just going for? Did I miss something?
Well, with fighting the krill, I was like, I'm just
Oh.
gonna try to get to the checkpoint.
I was very
Finish this
confused.
part.
How are we still only in Act 2? I guess so, huh?
We're almost there.
Oh, big gun. Big gun. I must talk to my tiny dog when he yawns, because if no one acknowledges his yawn,
He'll get vocal.
Let's do
no, he'll
this.
just be vocal. This is, again, the perks of a herding dog. Right, honey? Can you go potty? We may need to pause. Okay. Alright. We'll be right back. We are back. So we had a little bit of technical difficulty in between when we took Tiny Dog out and this very moment in time. We for sure took the dog out and then we came back in and the mic just completely quit. Hi, honey.
So,
yeah.
We're back.
So we're back for the last like 15 minutes. So we're gonna have to start again at the last stand. So some of this might look familiar. I think there's only gonna be like a few minute overlap
Yeah, I think we just started this chapter
when we
peaked out,
paused.
so.
Yeah. Hi, honey.
So yeah, here we go.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah,
There, it's Marcus. We have the junker. Do you copy?
Yeah, I think this is right about where it was.
yeah,
You on your way or what? We're getting straight to the
I think so.
We're almost
Yeah,
there.
we're good to go. For sure. So, Dakota, this is the love of, absolute chaos of recording,
Let's do this.
where you just all of a sudden lose your mic.
Seems like a very fun time.
It's so much fun. And then you gotta figure out where the fuck you left off at. Hi, boo boo. What's wrong, honey?
Well, we got lucky at least. It cut out like right at the beginning of the chapter.
We got lucky in the fact that Gears has a really good checkpointing system, and it's easy to figure out where you stopped at.
It does do a good check.
Hi, you gotta be quiet, my guy.
All is a check.
Get it? Oh, bro.
Stand still for me, thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. But we for sure will have to. We usually do like 4 episodes in a row. But the way the tiny dog is crying at us, we are for sure gonna have to pause because I think Tiny Dog is hungry. Yeah, are you hungry? Oh yeah, you are. And we would love to, like, be able to just feed him and continue on our merry way of continuing to play games. But
He's a bit of a problem child.
we have a picky dog.
Yeah.
We have a picky eater for a puppy. He is super picky. People don't talk about how to deal with a picky eating dog. They talk about how to deal with a fast eating dog.
Yes.
But nobody talks about the absolute fucking bullshit shenanigans of
Because Mikayla's dog,
a pig eater.
Mr. Marley,
Nice part. Marley?
he will not even chew the food. He'll just
Yeah,
swallow
he'll
the
just
kills.
snarf. He just
A
snarfs.
little vacuum.
He's a... and it's gone. Like, it's just gone.
Who's up?
This dog that's adorable and fluffy and sitting in my lap, on the other hand, he
Yeah,
is
he's a whole other ball
picky.
game. He is very picky.
So what sucks about it is, like, I already know he doesn't like the chicken wet food that we currently have him.
Oh no, he loves it. He's
No.
probably just getting bored of it.
He protested hard this morning with food.
He's probably
sure.
just bored of it.
Oh yeah. So that's the problem with our dog is
He's a
he's
little too smart for
he's
his own
smart, and so because he's intelligent, we have to switch shit out.
good. Varieties of spice of life.
Like, quite often we have to switch stuff out because if we don't, the dog protests, and then the only way he will eat his food is through his Kong or by hand,
It's a whole process.
and it's a process. Sometimes it'll take us 10 minutes to feed him if he's being picky.
At least he won't ever scarf his food down so fast that like he's gonna cause like a health issue
Yeah.
for himself. But
Yeah.
there are times where you're just looking at the clock and like, all right, dude.
I actually have
Wrap it up.
Yeah, so he goes to, I've talked about on the channel before, goes to my parents' house 2 days a week for doggy daycare, and hangs out with them because my dad's retired at home, and an old man, as I referred to him earlier. So he goes and hangs out with my dad and their 2 dogs 2 days a week, but the other days a week he's at home, where my dad either comes and checks on him one day, we have a dog walker that comes one day, and then I work half days on Friday, so I can just easily, oh shit. So I just easily, like, finish work and I come right home and nobody has to come let him out because,
So if you guys missed it in the original recording with this little cheat right here to kill them easily. Completely forgot about it. Had to slog through killing all 4 of them, so
There
I
you
get
go.
to see the quick and easy.
there you go,
Let's
quick and
move
easy. But, so I, but the days that he's home and I have to feed him breakfast, I actually have timers set on when to feed him, and like a 10-minute timer after that to, like, whatever he eats at that point has to go in his, like, toys, like his puzzle toys throughout the day, because otherwise he won't eat his brekkie all the way, because we're picky.
Very big.
We're so picky. Intelligent dogs mean occasionally picky eaters. We talked to our vet multiple times about it because he's been picky since we got him.
Yeah, since he was just
A
a wee little thing.
wee little lad. And he's been picky, and I remember we've asked the vet like 3 or 4 times, like, hey, so
What we doing wrong here?
what are we doing wrong? I'm concerned. And the vet every time is like, I'm not. He's gaining weight. Like, he's where he should be. Like, but he for sure, like, she told us, like, he's just getting bored of the food. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So yeah, so perks of having a fucking intelligent dog. She said this is very common with smart dogs, like a lot of the herding dog breeds. So like a lot of the Shelties, Collies, Border Collies, Shepherds, Australian Shepherds, and things like that. A lot of these dogs get picky with their food
Junker.
because they get they're smart, and they just get bored.
And he definitely does.
And he does, and
You
he's
gotta have like little food puzzle box things.
yeah. We have food puzzle boxes.
nightmares.
We got different puzzles, so if he gets bored of one, we can set up the other one. He's got a snuffle mat. We got everything set up.
Snuffle up with his mouth.
He loves the snuffle mat, but we for sure have to like papoose him into eating. Like, we also have to heat up his dinner
Oh yeah, he's ritzy.
Yeah, so like we do half wet food, half dry, so that way he's got a little bit of both because they say that's like better for them, not to just have dry kibble. So we do half wet food and half dry for his meals, all of them, and he gets fucking ridiculous at the fact that he doesn't like the wet food cold. So because he doesn't like the wet food cold, he has to. We have to heat it up, and then he'll eat it better, and he likes it better if it's heated up. So we gotta heat it up for like a specific 10 to 13 seconds. Anything more than that's too hot, and we have to wait for it to cool down. Anything less than that is too cold, and we won't eat it. So I, ladies and gentlemen, present you with the pickiest fucking dog.
Yes.
Bobo. Baby. Bon.
This will go faster if we split up.
We probably should have paused recording and just did those 2 episodes and then fed him and then came back and did the final 2.
He has
But
been protesting quite bad.
he's been protesting.
We gotta be getting pretty close to the 3rd one, so we'll just take a break after the 3rd.
Yeah, we're almost done with
Get his
our.
grub on.
This is our 3rd recording, so we're almost done here, and then we're gonna feed him in between, and then we will come back for our final recording because he may pass the fuck out by then. Because also he has a very strict bedtime.
He does, and he will get mad if we stay up late on the weekends.
He does get mad, but he gets mad and he doesn't get like mad, but like he protests. Like he will find he's giving me kisses, which is very sweet of him because he's a picky kisser. But he will fucking it cracks me up. He'll like sigh the loudest fucking sigh in the world, and then just in the middle of the like floor, just like full body slam.
Yeah. He'll like slam his own head into the ground hard. Not like to hurt himself,
No,
but just to be like, just to prove that he's.
Just to be like, hey, you know, you're just here.
Finish what you're doing.
He's just like, let's go to bed, and he makes it known that he's ready to go to bed, and then in the morning he wakes us up at a specific time. He is more like a child than anything. Any pet I've ever had. He
will sleep through the night though. When he was a puppy, he had issues.
Well, I mean, he had baby bladder.
He did have baby bladder.
But honestly, he slept through the night pretty early on. I think he was like 4 months old and he was sleeping through the night.
He got a lot better about it. Yeah, that's for sure.
I was paranoid about him sleeping through the night when he was just a teeny tiny little thing.
Yeah. Every couple
I did not
hours.
sleep good for like a solid month and a half. I was just perpetually exhausted.
I was trying to.
I was just perpetually just done. Because I would like wake up at any movement he made when he was in his kennel. But now we don't sleep in a kennel. We sleep in bed with us. Because when he was little, he used to fight us to go in the kennel at night. Because when he was little, we didn't want him running around the house and we thought the kitchen would be too big. They were trying to potty train. So we put him in his kennel during the day, and somebody would come let him out, or he was at my parents' for the other days. Right, honey. And I was too nervous about potty training him, but what we learned really quickly is that he hated the kennel at night. So what we started to do is have him sleep in bed with us during the nighttime, and he slept so much better. And now that's just...
Nobody's been underground.
He won't go up into the bed unless we call him and tell him it's bedtime, but I mean, he's pretty good about it. But
or how small he is, though, he does take up quite a big portion of the
I don't want to hear it. He sleeps between my legs, not yours.
Could be bad.
It works for me.
I'm pushed off to the side of the bed.
My portion of the
Yeah,
bed.
fuck you. Everybody else gets a portion of the bed except for me. I am pushed off to the very tiniest corner, and I will sleep there like that, or I fall asleep. And I, like, wrap my legs, like he sleeps literally in between, and I'm like a little starfish.
Right.
Just like starfishing.
I guess being the favorite isn't all apple pie and sunshine.
I am the favorite, yeah. I am the favorite.
That's why he gives me my share of the bed.
Yeah, because you're it's fair human.
Oh, that's fine.
It's fair.
Smart ass. Give us
I am the favorite.
I'll be the extra.
Basement.
Which is why he's sitting on my lap, calm and collected. Right, honey.
Control. This is Delta.
Goofies.
We're in.
Copy that. Keep moving through the factory till
aren't
you
you
find
lucky?
a cart
It'd be a little
control
hard to
room.
game
I'll use the
while
cards to
having a
get you
pooch
to mine.
in my face,
Right,
in
Boople.
my lap.
Delta,
Hey, Boople.
let's not waste any time meeting
He's
up.
also like
Let's
very
just find that
confused
control
because
room.
you know, there's like to record all of this. There's just like a lot of wires everywhere,
Oh yes.
all over our floor.
Delta 1 out.
And like we moved our ottoman to like rest the laptop on, so like the stuff was off the floor, so the cats didn't get to it. And he's like, everybody is just massively confused by all of the shit everywhere,
Yes.
and he is very much included in that.
Luckily, he does not really care about wires or anything like that.
No, he does not. The cats don't even really seem to care about.
Yeah, they want to explore a little bit.
I mean, they sniff them and stuff like that, cause like it's funny, cause like I
Oh
can.
man, bad Taco Bell,
Ooh,
bud.
that sucks.
Yeah, been
What
there.
what a way to go down. I mean, I think just the cats, like, and I think he smells like Mike and Mikayla, because like there's scents on everything, like their house.
Oh yeah, probably.
So he's looking. I think he's slightly been looking for Marley, their dog. Mm-hmm.
Oh, they are two peas in a pod.
And they're best friends, right? Yeah, we are best friends, Mars Bar.
Oh, quite some peas.
Quite the something.
You get side eye over there.
I'm hungry.
I know you're hungry, bud.
You still smell like oil.
I haven't washed my hands yet.
It's so gross.
I'm gonna wash them before dinner.
You have to. They're like literally like dirty.
That'll happen.
I got it.
That's why I don't work in a factory.
Yeah, Baird. You did.
Yeah, turn them off, will ya?
I also have
What?
like ridiculous hand hygiene
Never
because I'm in
mind.
healthcare. So
Me too.
I wash my hands like. How many patients do I see? I see 12 patients a day. So I wash my hands, not including the times I go to the bathroom, at least 12 times.
Shit. I know.
Because I have to wash after every patient.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
I'm ready
But then
to
if I
go.
use the
We're
bathroom,
looking for the card control
include
room.
the
Where
times I
is
use the bathroom, so at least, you know,
Well,
2 or 3
you
more.
have to get down
So
to
at
the
least like
factory
14
floor
to
through
16
that
times
door.
a day, and like
But it's
washing my hands.
locked. Well, how about you
That's
help
crazy.
us?
Because
I
after
get so
lunch-
bored of washing my hands.
Because after lunch,
Aren't we leaving?
well, like most of the time it's just hand sanitizer, which counts.
on.
But like if I'm using the bathroom or eating lunch or something like that, then I have to like physically, because your hands are like physically dirty, you have to wash them.
This is
That
Delta
makes sense.
1. Still proceeding as
Yeah.
planned.
No, I mean,
But we have
I
a stranded with us.
don't never wash my hands, but I don't make it like a top priority. And I think working in a factory has kind of instilled that in me.
Baird, keep looking for
'Cause,
the
like,
That's
card
fair,
I
though.
could
control
wash my
room.
hands after they get dirty,
Phoenix out.
but then 10 minutes later, they're gonna get all dirty all over again. So it's like, why
Yeah.
even bother? So like before I eat lunch, I'll wash them, or before I go home, I usually do. But I just excited to get out of there today, so I did not wash them before
Yeah,
I left the plant.
that's fair.
Delta 2,
I mean,
come
I
in.
think, you know,
Watch
depending
the
on what you
vents.
do for a
Roger.
living, like if you're
You're not
working
gonna
with your
believe
hands
where
and
we
stuff
are.
like that, and
Control,
have to work with your hands,
you
like it
give
doesn't
us
make sense
Delta
for you to
2's
wash them all the
location?
time.
Yeah.
But like I work with people, and I, you know, touch people, and I help people with stuff and things like that. So therefore, like I have to wash my hands continuously because they have to be clean. Because you know,
Yeah,
germs
it
and
also
shit.
builds disease.
That probably doesn't help my immune system by any stretch of the imagination.
I was about to say, yeah, that's probably a little.
Yeah,
It's good you do it, but
we
probably.
have to. Like it's standard. Like
A
you
little rough
have
for
to.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we going, bud?
Hi, boys.
Oh,
I can smell you two a
Hello.
mile away.
Screw you, man. Get down here.
It
and
just
see how
sucks
much
because
you
like you have to. Because like
Room for one
it's
more,
not
it's a fucking party.
sanitary
No
to
thanks.
Keep moving. We'll see you at the carts.
do something with a patient or to work with a patient and then immediately go to the next one without like at least hand sanitizer. You know what I mean? It's just
That's
not.
fair.
It's just not sanitary.
probably a little risky.
It's a little risky busy, especially because that's how other people get sick. So like if I were to work with someone and they are like just starting a cold or they're asymptomatic and they haven't like gotten full blown sick yet but are sick, and then I go work with the next person and I touch them and that's how germs are spread.
Oh, hello.
You know how many times I've worked with people and like
Hey.
the next visit
Pet
later
dog.
that week they are literally like calling in because they're sick and it's just like,
Please, just leave.
well,
Yeah, that's fair.
I
You
like,
do
if
get
somebody-
exposed to a lot more germs
Yeah.
than I do on a
I've-
daily basis.
I have had so many patients come in like one day and then like the next day they come in and they're like, oh man, I'm out sick with COVID. I'm like, well, what the
Sounds
fuck?
fun.
Like, why
Right.
did you show up the other day? but obviously they felt fine, so they came in. So, like, you don't know. Like, sometimes, you know, people get strep throat, they don't feel bad until, like, 3 days later, you know, because it takes days, weeks for it to incubate, but, like, the days, no, you're staying on my lap, boo-boo. The, like, few days, like, a handful of days leading up to the illness is, like, when you start to get contagious, and then, like, with strep throat, it's, like, the first 24 to 48 hours of
Jerry!
not being on
Jerry!
meds that you're the most contagious. So,
Shit, he's gone.
I mean, every
Dom?
diseasing thing is different,
Just
but
watch your step.
Damn, I hate this place.
it's no.
Alright, let's see if I remember the correct path.
We're gonna find out.
Because there is a correct path, and if you take it, you're fine. But
You know what's fun is we don't
You
have
screw up.
very much longer left in this episode, so I hope you figure that out before the episode ends,
we
because
shall see, my friend.
otherwise we're gonna have to start over the next one. Oh, that's our timer. I'm gonna let you get through this though.
Okay, I'm almost there.
And Bobo is ready for dinner. Are
Coming
you hungry?
around the corner.
Are you hungry?
Ah! Success.
Hey, you did it. Alright. Well,
Thank you all for watching.
that's this. Don't steal my thunder.
I will steal your thunder.
No.
It felt good.
No, get out of here. It's my channel, damn it.
Okay, this is my house.
No, we bought this house together. Both
know,
of
I
our
just
names are on the fucking lease.
I
And
just wanted to say that. I thought it would sound fun.
yeah, I was gonna say, get the fuck out of here. We purchased this house together. Equal party, equal payments.
Right.
Yeah, fuck off. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching us here at Kids Bits Gaming. I'm Rachel,
I'm Dakota.
not Mikayla. I'm sad that you're not saying I'm Mikayla. But you're not Mikayla.
Psych.
You're Dakota.
Face.
I'm so sad. It's so weird. I've been doing this with her for like 3 years, so it's not. I'm not used to like hearing
Not
I'm
hearing
Dakota.
my goofy voice.
Yeah, I'm hearing. Well, I'm used to your goofy voice because I've been with you for 4 years. 4 years.
Yes.
But I'm not used to recording with you and the outro being I'm Rachel and I'm Dakota, not I'm Rachel and I'm Kayla.
I just think when Mikayla comes back, you're gonna be all fucked up.
Oh, I'm gonna be super fucked up. Anyway.
Like, who are you?
Who are you? Hands up! Who are you? I'm Boo Boo. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! Are you good, Boo Boo? He's flipping out. He doesn't know how to howl.
No, he does
He
not.
does not know. Do you know? No.